Hey everyone, we should be live. It is Monday, January 30th, 4:43 p.m. and about minus 2 degrees Celsius, and I'm here in Midtown. Hey everyone, we should be All right, I think I got the audio working. Hello, Can't Sleep, 21st Century, Sheena, Naughty Brown, Crikey, Wesley, and everyone else. So Liz P, thanks for joining in. I'm just going to go for a walk without the gimbal today, so I'm going to leave you guys behind with this view for the next few hours. Just kidding. Kevin is here. Two Kevins. Kevin Hawthorne, Kevin Baker. I like to walk. Marie Palmer. Good afternoon. And welcome to the first ever stream on the new / old backup gimbal. All right, let me get a glove on my right hand here. So I'm here in front of North Toronto Collegiate. Once upon a time, people would have referred to this part of Midtown as North Toronto. Oh my gimbal does not seem to have a very good grip. On the phone, hello Josephine and Susie, Jellybean. So this is, whoop. Yeah, I gotta recalibrate my gimbal here. One sec, guys. This thing is a bit finicky. Let's turn it back on. Okay, set. This is going to be a very short-lived stream. There's over 100 people watching me. Got it? Okay, gimbal. I think there I am as well. Tired, but otherwise okay. So let's see how this new gimbal fares. When Action Kid visited Toronto, this is the gimbal I lent him. He ended up buying a new one. So I'm hoping this works because I'm going to be taking it with me to Montreal on Wednesday. Look at these stairs I gotta climb up. Yeah, I think the handrail will be a good idea. Have to use the stick to pan up and down. I'm not used to that. We'll figure it out. This is a night where I have a date with a dog walk. So I'm going to be making my way all the way to East York if all goes to plan. So this here is Redpath. I'll take this, sorry, it's not Redpath, it's Roehampton. But I'll take this over to Redpath. I am just northeast of the intersection of Yonge and Eglinton, near where I live in Midtown. And as you can see, we've got some snow flurries. Pine Sol in the house. You're from Sydney, you lived here in Toronto in the 90s. What a beautiful city, you miss it? I often hear from viewers who said they used to live in Toronto and they like to see what's up with it recently on channels like this and Mr. Continuums. Cloud Lowe's in the house. So I am walking east here, and I'm just gonna keep walking east for quite a while actually. And I think when I get to Laird Drive, I'm just gonna start heading south. I also have my new gadget on me. My iPhone battery has been quite pathetic. And one of the problems is the iPhone only has one port, like a lot of modern smartphones. So I've only got the one lightning port for power and audio. And most of the splitter dongles you see on Amazon and elsewhere will allow you to charge it and use the earphones, but they will not let you use the microphone while you charge it. They'll explicitly say no headset support or no voice audio. So I got this thing you see dangling in front of me. That will let me charge the phone while using the microphone. At least it did when I tested it. So I might end up using that later on this walk. There's some alien artwork. Am I close to Yonge? Yeah, but I'm going to be walking further and further away from Yonge. There's some more aliens over there. And that car in the red just got honked at. That is not a parking spot, buddy. Quite the asshole move there. Are we only streaming in 720? I thought I would have had it in 1080. If we are only in 720p, I apologize. Something went wrong on the setup there. I noticed my bit rate is only at 4,000. Sorry about that. But we'll just have to live with the 720p stream, and we'll get back to 1080 on the next one. So here is Eglinton Avenue. Ricky says the stream looks crisp and clear, no worries. Well, if you put it on a big screen TV, it won't. 720, not the best resolution to stream at, but I'll live with it. It looks cold in any resolution. Hello, Janice and Brad. But look at this guy. Backpack in the front, pulling luggage, riding his bike on Eglinton. Yeah, 720 will look okay on your phones and sort of okay on a bigger screen, just not that great. Oh well. So I am going to walk along Eglinton for quite a ways here, I think. I've recently streamed south down this part of Mount Pleasant, and also Bayview, which is coming up. Mike Landry, $5. Hello, Johnny and everyone in the chat. Hello, Mike Landry. Thank you very much for the support and the $5, Mike. It is much appreciated. And a look back to the west. Thanks again, Mike Landry. And huge thanks to Jeanette and Clayton. Clayton, hope I didn't mind the Trudeau joke. It's all good, Clayton. It's a good laugh. So they still haven't painted any crossings on this intersection. It's been open for several weeks now. Oh, right there is a future LRT station entrance right behind me. Advanced green. Yeah, where are the crossings? I don't know. Humulator. That's me.
Just watching you.
Oh, hello. Just ran into a friendly viewer. Apparently he was just watching. So that's Mount Pleasant. That'll lead you down into Mount Pleasant Village. But we are going to head over into Leaside and the former borough of East York. 21st Century, £3. Happy travels to Johnny. Bon voyage in Montreal. Thank you, 21st Century, for the support and the super chat. Thanks again. No worries, Vivian. It's understandable. CEOs get a day off every now and then. I hope your appointment goes well. So I'm guessing by the time I get into East York, it's going to be dark, if not getting dark. Have you ever watched the movie Nightcrawler? I can't say I have. Rob says Nick Kiprios used to live in Leaside. How are you guys finding, aside from the low resolution, because I'm a dummy, How are you finding the gimbal? Is it smoother or the same? Action Kid complained that it was kind of leaning over to the side. And I tried it and I agreed with him, but I updated the firmware and that seems to have fixed it. Am I gonna pick up bagel Nike sneakers? I don't think so. If you're just tuning in, we are heading east along the north side of Eglinton Avenue East. And it's possible the next time I go live won't be in Toronto. Hello, Maroof. PGH RPG. Canada, this says it's been a punishing winter so far. I don't know, the last 3 years have been so wacky. I'm just happy everything's open again. There's a Persian restaurant that's recently opened next to a pub, McMurphy's, next to another pub, Gabby's. John says, looks good over there. Yeah, the sidewalks are pretty good. And the roads are pretty good. It snowed a bit yesterday, but not too much. Maybe about 1 or 2 centimeters. There's a cannabis retailer. I was able to get out and make a couple of videos yesterday. I see some politics chat has broken out. I'll refrain from giving my 2 cents, at least until I see something that triggers me, and then I'll probably give too much. Vivian says, does anyone remember when winter went from Remembrance Day to Easter? Someone in my last live stream was talking about how winter was almost over. And I'm pretty sure officially we're like a third of the way in. It started like December 20th and it ends around March 20th if I'm not mistaken. So we've got at least a month and a half more to go. Just look along a residential street. Nice wide sidewalk in front of this condo. John O'Meara says, vote for me and vote often. Are you running for anything, John? Here's Banff Road. Happy Dude in the chat. Thank you, Sarah. Hope all is well on your end as well. And all these streets kind of dip down into a valley just to the north. I had a thought to go to Old Mill and stream in that area. Obviously, you can see laziness won over. You're welcome to whomever just said these videos are helping you visualize your new home. As I was saying, with the state of the sidewalks, I kind of wish I wore my running shoes instead of these big giant boots. Do we normally get more snow at this time of winter? It's hit or miss. We tend to get snow in bunches. Speaking of which, there is the Snowball Church. So usually in our winters, every week or two, it snows pretty good. And the roads are bad for like a day, and then they get pretty good like this, and they stay like this until the next snowfall. Oh, I should mention, I got a package in the mail from these guys, Cliff Thins, Thin and Crispy Snack Bars. So, Cliff Bar reached out to me and said, hey, can we send you one of our newest products, these Thin and Crispy Snack Bars? And I was like, sure. I almost always have a Cliff Bar in my backpack anyways. So I'm gonna try these a little bit later on in the stream. Lois's product placement. Well, there was no agreements to do anything. They just said, hey, do you want to try our new product? I said, okay. I wasn't paid anything. I didn't promise to even show it or say good things about it. Sarah says we're coming over to Toronto in September and can't wait. Sven 001X, 2 pounds. Thank you. Thank you, Sven. Euros, actually. 2 euros. Sorry about that. Thanks for the support. On the left, got a supermarket and a beer store and a place called Tosto Quick Fire Pasta. So we have walked basically 3 LRT stops since I started near Yonge. We'll consider Eglinton the first, even though I didn't actually pass it. And there's a stop right at Bayview and Eglinton. good to see the elevators installed. How about opening the damn thing up? And welcome to another intersection that was closed for the longest time. Oh, these do not work yet. So when the light changes, I'll be on my way, of course. Lucinda Butler donated £4 through Super Chat. Thank you. Thank you very much for the £4. Everyone's waiting for our car to turn. Oh my, there are a lot of people over there. I'm on the wrong side of the street. There's a lot of people out with their dogs and whatnot. Or he says, "Burr, it looks cold up here." Hey, we got 453 viewers. Thanks for tuning in. And again, I apologize for the 720p action. I forgot to put that to 1080 before the stream. Adriana Real, 149. Thank you, Adriana. Thank you very much. As we look back along Eglinton. Marie Palmer says, no need to apologize. We all forget. Yeah, just like I forgot last night that rather than hitting go live on my stream, I hit start. Well, there's a button that says start streaming. I hit start recording. And I went on for about 5 minutes. Oops. Marge, $4 super sticker. Thank you, Marge. Thank you for your support and the super. Ruby Dude says I'm packed for my flight. No. I'm still undecided if I'm going to go backpack only and bring almost nothing, or if I'm going to go carry on with my small backpack. Where my new hotel is right around the corner from where the airport bus goes. So if I bring my carry-on, I can just leave it there and pick it up in the evening before I go back to Toronto. Oh, by the way, we have entered East York. The advantage, if I bring my carry-on, I can bring a pair of comfortable shoes. And I can also have my boots. And just a few more creature comforts. And I checked my booking, and even though the ticket was only $1, they don't count it as a basic fare. It counts as like a flex fare, so I get the personal item and a carry-on. Oh, Rob, I'm not too worried. All I've heard is nothing but horror stories at Pearson. And my trip to Thailand was really smooth going there and coming back. As was my trip to the Netherlands. Although this will be my first domestic flight from Pearson in quite a while. I love how drivers stop over the line. Yeah, it was $1, but it was $97. And I canceled my hotel last night because I booked a new one. And today I got all my videos finished till Friday morning. So I've got a whole week of premieres lined up. Here comes a 56A Leaside bus. So when the LRT finally opens, there will still be surface route buses because not everyone can or will want to make the long walk between stops. Oh, don't worry, Rob. My hotel is down near René Lévesque, or Levesque, I don't know. Don't ask me to pronounce French words or names. Here is Rumsey Road. And a 51 Leslie bus. Rippy Dude says, will I be streaming from Montreal? I'm hoping to. All right, are we back? I have no idea what happened. One of my microphone just shut itself off. 1 second. All right. If it mutes again, let me know. I will swap in another microphone. It just turned itself off. Kind of weird behavior. Maybe it's acting up since I did that snowstorm live stream. And these cars are treating Eglinton here like a superhighway. Hey, BMW. Gotta get that turn signal fixed. How do I stay warm? It's actually not that cold. It's only about -2, and it's not windy. Please let me know if the audio shuts off again. I will dig into my backpack and swap devices. There's a 34 Eglinton bus. That'll be replaced when the LRT opens. Karina Parks pledged $1.50 via Patreon. Karina Parks, thank you for your support on Patreon. I just kicked out a members update to YouTube channel members and Patreon supporters. One party, or party one topping pizza, $24.99 at Pizza Nova. There's a place called Happy Spliff. Huh. So we're gonna cross the street here. Nice looking sushi restaurant. Marie Palmer celebrates 24 months of membership. Holy guacamole, 24 months. Holy guacamole, I will do you one better. Holy shit, thank you, Marie Palmer. And hello, Laura. Canada Bisp says Pizza Nova is hit or miss. That is not on my rotation of places I go to. And we've made it to another LRT stop. So this is south on Laird. This will be turning into Millwood. And this is where I walked past Jerome Forestwood once when I was recording a video. All right, I want to see something here. Can I balance this on the fire hydrant? I can. This break is unofficially brought to you by Cliff Thins. No, they're not paying me to do this, but I've been eager to try. Ooh, it broke in half. This is a 100 calories per portion. So there's 100 calories. And the question is, are they good? This could be a whole new form of marketing, product placement on a live stream. Thank you, Cliff. These are quite good, actually. If you're a fan of like chocolate chip cookies that are on the crispy side, I think you'll like these. Hey, view of Yonge and Eglinton unlocked off in the distance. They sent me another flavor. I forget what it is. I'm having the chocolate chip right now. Goopy Dude says not saving those for plain snacks. They sent me 2 big boxes of them. So, well, that's interesting. Northern Chinese cuisine. Brad Palmer, you could have used some of these up in the cabin over the weekend. All right, so something is wrong with this microphone. I'll give this microphone one more shot. Next time it cuts out, we are swapping in a different one. But yeah, you guys can hear now. So this is southbound Least Side. You wanted to hear the crunch? Oh, they freaked me out. Jelly Bean, $10 for a new mic. Thank you, Jelly Bean. Thank you for the support. I'm actually thinking of buying the DJI mic. Speaking of buying, if you want to find out what it is I bought from PlayStation or from Best Buy, I was gonna say, was it an Xbox, a PlayStation, a new camera, a GoPro? Tune into the video tomorrow. That is my walk. Try to put it in there without touching anything. To Best Buy as we go south. Great driving. And you know what happens if that idiot in the BMW gets rear-ended? He gets pushed into the pedestrian's crossing, and that is why you don't creep out like that. You'd also freak out anyone crossing the street. Ooh, we got some real snow flurries now. This is a very suburban experience, waiting for this traffic light. Susie says tonight's a pho or hot pot kind of night. Okay, I'm going to fix my microphone. I'm going to swap the mic. Sorry about that, guys. Good thing I brought a second microphone. I'm going to have to put the phone down for a sec. I cannot. I have to take this off. Put it. Okay, we should be back. Hopefully I didn't miss any super chats or anything, but I was saying you can experience the very best of suburban life without even leaving Toronto. Welcome to a god-awful power center. Although technically the Best Buy here is now my local Best Buy since the one at Yonge and Eglinton closed. But I prefer to go to Bay and Dundas. But who in their right effing mind approved this? I don't know, isn't that Best Buy a full-size one? Hey, look, we have an ex-copper. Live from inside the path won't work. It'll be spotty. It might work in places. I've done it before, and the signal kind of crapped out at a certain point. That would definitely be a stream if I did that, or if anyone did that, to throw 720p on, like I accidentally did on this one. Hey, we got flurries. There's a Porsche and Audi in this Mazda dealership, and a BMW. I don't know, I think it's pretty car-centric and horrible. Where do people in Toronto buy their cars? Most of the car dealerships in the core have disappeared, or they've been pushed to the outskirts. There's a lot in the east side of downtown, but as soon as you leave the downtown core, there's not so much pressure on land prices, at least relative to downtown. There's plenty of car dealerships. They're just kind of randomly scattered about. You just walk by a Mazda and a Hyundai. We're about to walk by another strip mall plaza. Hey, there's the Five Guys here. There's also an Amsterdam brew pub. And there's a Sobeys located in an old factory, which is kind of cool. This is Leaside Village. And at least this one has some half-decent street presence. And an Amsterdam brew pub. I think they only have 2 locations in Toronto, the other one being down by the lake. You realize there's a stop sign there, don't you, driver? They don't care. Ooh, Five Guys. If I didn't eat that Cliff Bar, I would be super tempted to pop into Five Guys and pick something up. New Leaf Cannabis. Leaf is L-E-E-F. I was about to offer that person a hand, but they seem to have it. There's some people rated #1 burger for lunch in New York City. That's a bold claim. This burger is exquisite. Best new restaurant, 2008, 2009. One positive impact of me streaming at 720p is my phone battery is holding out a lot better. Non-kebab. So south of here is Thorncliffe Park, and we'll be walking past that. How's the weather? It is 3 degrees. Sorry, there's a comment I was reading and it just scrolled off. Joshua asks, do I think there's more careless drivers? I do, actually. I think we've seen, oh, there's a very smart cyclist. Light on the back, light on the helmet. That's more than I do. But I think since the pandemic, we've seen a general decrease in just the way people have been acting in public. Pace pharmacy and compounding experts. Nan means bread in Persian. It's similar in Indian too, right? There's a place I've been meaning to try, the original San Francisco, or San Francesco. So here's where Laird Drive comes to an end, and it turns into Millwood. Bill Chow celebrates 15 months of membership. Kudos for maintaining high audio video standards. Thank you, Bill Chow. Some minor irony that you make that comment on a live stream where I am not broadcasting in the higher quality option. Oops. But thanks again, Bill, and for your input. There's the Leaside Memorial Community Gardens. Leighton Crawford's dinner has arrived. The Pizza Half Moon cheesy bread. Papa John's has like a knockoff garlic bread that's pretty damn good. So just up here on the left, we'll be able to enter Thorncliffe Park. And we've got ourselves a bit of a sunset. Yeah, Bill, those things bother me. So downtown is off in the direction the camera is facing. When I get across this viaduct coming up, we should get a pretty good view of it. What time are we looking at here? 5:46. It's getting to be that time at night where I want to be on the other side of the street, not walking towards the headlights. So at these next lights I will cross. I think the last time I was out this way it was on an e-bike live stream. Yeah, David, the sidewalks are pretty good. I didn't know what it would be like out this way, so I wore the boots, but the more comfortable walking shoes would have done. Neeps is turnip? What does that mean, Naughty Brown? So just up on the left will be a future Ontario Line subway station. The Ontario Line will be above ground for this stretch. I think that'll be the third stop. There'll be another one at Flemington Park and then the Science Center. Although the Flemington Park station I think is just as close to the Science Center as the Science Center station. Whoopie Dude says I need some Vessies. I have their competitor. Hey, look at this guy has a little one on their e-bike with them. So I'm going to cross over to the north side here. Well, at least they've got a helmet on. I don't know the weight limit on my e-bike. But they should be okay. It's somewhere just over 200 pounds, I think. Well, one of them. The other one, I think, is actually closer to 300 pounds. Thorncliffe Park over there on Overlea Boulevard. But we are heading south. David was just saying the sidewalks look pretty good. Not here, they don't. So we're about to cross the lower Don River. And hopefully we'll get a good skyline view. I'll pan the camera over in a second. What do I think about the kid and e-bike? Well, there's a bike lane here. I don't think there's anything too wrong with it. The kid was wearing a helmet. The rider was wearing a helmet. As long as the bike is rated for their combined weight. And of course the rider exercises caution. I don't know. It's not really a problem, I would think. Brad Palmer was in Cuba and saw a small kid on the handlebars. My first time ever in Taiwan, I saw an entire family on like one scooter. There was a kid up front sitting on the handlebars, a man, a woman behind him, and then a small kid behind her. I thought that was pretty nuts. But the longer I stayed there, the more I saw that was just pretty normal. Oh, I have to control this gimbal with a stick here. It's not as smooth when I look up and down. We'll get a view of the Don Valley Parkway in a few minutes. Great view. Should have stayed on it longer. Well, we can always just point the camera out that way. where I started this live stream. Was where that cluster of buildings is straight ahead. Who's my Super Bowl pick? I think it's the Chiefs. I think the league wants the Chiefs. After my stream, I caught the second half of last night's game. And it seemed as if the officials did not want the Eagles to win. So because I think the Chiefs were kind of handed an appearance, sorry, the Bengals, they didn't want the Bengals to win. So I kind of want the Eagles to win. And didn't Jalen Hurts back up Carson Wentz at some point? And didn't Nick Foles win a Super Bowl, who was a backup to Carson Wentz? There's a look at the DVP. It's the north end of downtown. So yeah, I'm gonna pull for the Eagles, even though my fantasy team had Travis Kelce and Jerick McKinnon on it. Brad Palmer is a Philly fan. There we go. That must have been extra sweet, knocking New York out. I think Philly and New York fans love or live for eliminating one another from the playoffs. And the Don Valley Parkway, moving pretty good. This Sparrow says East York is where they were born. East York's kind of divided in two by the Don Valley here. You wish more teams had names like the Beagles, Toads, Rabid, Roaches instead of the Standard? Greetings in the Bahamas. Did you know that during the war, the Eagles and Steelers combined and they made the Steagles? That was back before we even knew what a concussion was. Alright, so we've got a choice. Donlands Avenue left, Pape Avenue right. We're gonna go Pape. So we are in Todmorden Village. Do you travel over the Leaside Side Bridge? I just did. The City of Toronto is proposing changes to improve road safety and accessibility for all road users. Tell us what you think by completing this survey before February 21st. Ooh. Separated and dedicated bike lane, bus lane, marked crossing. Look what we have over here. $100,000. It says the general sentiment of the residents in this area do not approve of this. How dare they take away a lane of traffic? on our street. I need to get to where I'm going 2 seconds faster. Damn cyclists. And they'll say, well, there's so few cyclists, it's not worth catering to them. Well, do you know why there's so few cyclists? Because it's so friggin' dangerous. That, to my eyes, looked excellent. I'll be giving them my feedback on that. $200 Japanese yen. Thank you. Arigato for the 200 yen. Thank you very much. All right. It's time for me to test out my experiment here. I'm going to plug this thing in and see if the audio still works. Just one sec, guys. Audio disconnected. Uh-oh. It gave me a liquid detection error. That is no good. Experiment a failure. Well, I still have 23% battery. Maycock says the bus and bike lanes are great. That was weird. iPhones are so picky. So the dongle I have that will let me charge the phone and use my microphone apparently has moisture on the connector. There goes the cyclist. She has a glowing light on her ankle and on her helmet. No, Gaby, the gimbal is working fine. Good enough for me to live with it. I think this house here is going to get torn down because they are, or some of these homes are, because of the Ontario line. Maybe that one's just getting a massive renovation. All right, Whippy dude, take care. Thanks for dropping in. Maybe it's possible I just dipped that connector into some snow or something when I was taking it out of my pocket. So we are about to hit Pate Village. Why is this person riding on the sidewalk? Oh, we got our answer. So this is O'Connor Drive coming up. Okay. Don't make me sign in. My food ordering app. Just remember my damn password, please. All right, welcome. South. Just 1 second, guys. I'm fidgeting with my app here. There's a nice view for you. All right. Food ordering app. There we go. I use an app called Ritual. Why are you taking so long? Why are you taking so long to open up? Sorry, guys. Let me force close it. What I wanted to do was order my food and then I would walk down there and pick it up. Oh well. I am looking at a spinning circle right now. Come on, you stupid app. All right, I am in. Order type. Wow, this is the slowest moving app ever. Ah, shit, when I do order, I'm gonna have to update my credit card in the app too. Chatty Cathy says he doesn't like Mary Brown's. No, I am very, very not a fan of Mary Brown's. No, I will not be doing a mukbang. Sorry about that. Not a fan of eating on the stream. So I'm about to enter Pate Village. John says Popeyes is the best chicken. The Popeyes in this area just closed down. They got locked out by their landlord. All right, so my app is not working. Maybe I should try the KFC app. Yeah, let's do that. All right, I found a deal here. Meal for two, $10. Cannabis says KFC is goated. Well, if this, look at that. I will just be one, but I'm hungry. So if it ever finishes loading this page, oh, order that meal for two for $10. What a deal. Chatty Cathy says you can't type today. And if you're just tuning in, we started in Midtown Toronto near Yonge and Eglinton, in front of North Toronto Collegiate. And I made my way over to Leaside and walked south through East York, where I am now. And we have found Cape Village. And this is Cosbarn Avenue coming up. Paranormal Witness Girl. We are quite far from Yorkville Village. Yeah, I don't have a cold, it's just this weather makes you sniffle every now and then. Audie says I know how to cook. Haven't you seen my Stumbles channel? I've got 3 cooking videos up there. Although I guess if you call what I do cooking, then anyone who does paint by numbers is an artist. Oh, sorry to hear that, Gaby. There's a Growers Retail Cannabis. I haven't done a regular walk through Cape Village in a while. Zoomies Juicery. Review says Stumbles cooking equals assembly line rando. An old school gas bar. $149.9. That seems cheap. Just going for a casual run, I guess. Dentistry on tape. All right. Bullseye, hamburgers, fries, chicken sandwiches, cheesesteak, sandwiches, ice cream, milkshakes, and more. Chicken strips combo, $9.99. 4-ounce cheeseburger combo, $9.99. Oh no. I was just about to pull the trigger on that place. That sucks. Half decent prices. It looked pretty good. Looked like we'd be supporting local. All right, I'm gonna have to plug my phone in here. One sec, guys. Let's see if it gives me that same error that it did last time. Liquid detected in lightning connector. All right, my iPhone is not accepting my power adapters here. It says liquid detected. That is really weird. It is not letting me plug in, and I am almost at a battery, and when the battery gets low, it starts dropping connection. So this is no good. I'm gonna have to troubleshoot this problem, but I've only got 4% left on the battery. And when I plug in my power bank, it tells me that there's liquid on the connector. Oh, that sucks. Maybe I'll just pop in here. King's Drive-In. All right, guys, I think I'm gonna have my dinner. Sorry, I meant to walk a bit further south, but we're almost out of juice. And sorry about the stream being in 720p tonight. Huge thanks to our mods for their good work. Thanks to our channel members, Patreon supporters, and just everyone else for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe. The next stream, I promise you, will be in glorious 1080p, not 720p. Crystal says, oh my God, Kings is the worst. Well, I might try it. Mini Zine, $5. Thanks for the stream, Johnny. Thank you for the support, Mini Zine. Much appreciated. Sorry guys, I didn't know my iPhone was going to reject my charging cable. But thank you again, Mini Zine. I'll go live again later this week. Possibly the next one will be from Montreal. Stay tuned, and videos lined up 9 a.m. EST every morning. Until Friday, at least. So, thank you for watching. Stay warm, stay safe, and I will catch you on the next one. Yoink.